what is happening is that as we receiving the energies from the galactic sun, from the galactic center, our bodies change. And what is happening is our bodies will change, become crystalline. And it doesn't matter the age that the body has, it will become crystalline. And I see it all. The colors, our colors will change. Our everything in us, our understanding, we will become understanding instead of understanding. We will integrate things. We are receiving so much codes and light languages and information, and it hurts. We are growing up like children, like teenagers. We're growing up to become man or woman. What we need to do is balance within ourselves our masculine and feminine energies, our masculine and feminine sides, becoming equal and being in harmony. And by being in harmony with those energies in ourselves, we are bringing this harmony, we're emanating this harmony into the universe, and the universe will become harmony. And as it becomes harmony, we are ascending further and further. And Mother Earth has an easier way to get up, and we are going with her. And we become invisible to three-dimensional reality. And that will happen within years, very few years, it's coming. The children that are born now, they will not be harmed anymore. And those, unless it's a choice that is being made by parents, but the children themselves do not choose that. They're being born with a very high consciousness, much higher even than ours today. But we came here to bring or to slash the path to do so. It's like going into a jungle and having the jungle knife and just creating a new path so that the ones that are behind us coming, they can walk, because they have a very big mission to do. And the very big mission is to be coming in. We are in the new age, in the golden age. There is so much work to do. There are so many people that are coming with us that need help, that need understanding, that need teachings, that need. We are the way showers. We are the ones that are bringing everything forward as it used to be in the old time. In the old time, all the Lemurian wisdom is coming back to us, because we all were in Lemuria at one point or another. And so it was in Atlantis, and we were also witness to the destruction of Atlantis. And that is what we are still fighting, and it is coming to an end. And we have gathered so much power, so much energy, so much light within us. And it is easier and easier to receive those powerful energies, because we are adapting to that. And as we are going forward, it will become better and better, and our lifespan will be extended by ourselves, because as more light we bring into us, as more younger we become as humans, we're becoming angelic humans again. That is, we're walking like angels on this earth, and the earth will be thriving in everything. And we are the meek ones, and we will inherit the earth, the new earth, you see. And nothing will, we will be lacking on nothing. Everything will be abundance. We will be so a buffet of gifts and power and whatever you can think of will be before us. It will be a very big celebration, and the celebration will not end. That is what I see. And as we are moving along, our bodies become more and more light, more and more light. We become more and more transparent, until at the end of the pathway, we are pure light. That is our journey. And when we are pure light, then we have a new journey before us. We're staying in the light, but it is never ending. So the light is always getting stronger until we come to the essence of Creator, to the essence of source energy, and become completely one with Father, Mother, God, that we call it today. But in that time, it will be source energy. It is the source of everything. Our light, our grain, like a grain, like a mustard seed that we have the spark in us from God. And that is creating, that will be growing, and it will become more and more light. And we always, there is infinity, there is eternity. I can look into eternity, but I can never walk eternity because it is eternal. All right, this is so great. We have a journey in front of us that you possibly cannot imagine.
So fun. Thank you so much for that beautiful rendition of what's coming and what we're going through. Is there anything that you would like to advise Elga specifically regarding her eyesight?
The eyesight, everything will change. Everything will become clear. Our eyes will, our health will improve tremendously as we are bringing in so much light. So for now, the eyesight, I have great eyesight at Elga. I don't care. I can drive, I can see, whatever. I'm going with the principle. That's what I will do, but I will not make a big fuss out of it, because as we are assimilating more light, especially like when we do our circle every week, and we really go and be really with our heart and bring out the energy and being to service of Father, Mother, God. So more we're healing ourselves. You see.
You know what? That's very interesting. I've noticed that I used to say when I was channeling and it was a large collection or high frequency, that I would feel like I was getting crushed in my solar plexus. I have noticed with all the sleeping going on in the last maybe 2 weeks, that now it's only a little bit on one side. So I think that's because my body, with the changes that has been coming with the higher crystalline frequency, that it's less painful for my body's physical structure to hold that light. And that's why it feels like there's less of a grip and it's only on one side, as that it's changing through my body.
Yeah. What this is a vision that I received just now, you see, and I'm Elga, I'm Celestine Vorta also.
Yes.
And I'm Raguel as well.
Yes.
So I take the responsibility for it, for what I'm saying.
Beautiful. Yeah. Well, thank you for any assistance with that movement of energy within the vortex. As you know, we adore that vortex. How am I doing with my channeling? I know that somebody is asking me to work with an individual. And I mean, I feel my gifts are coming online and I feel like I'm channeling, and I'm actually doing what they were saying that I would do, conscious channeling with my eyes awake, because I'm hearing these messages, these telepathic messages just coming right to me. So I think I'm like asking a question I know the answer to already, but
Yes, do it. Do the way, you see, the thing is, there's no protocol. You have to do it the way you feel. You have to be completely natural. And all what you're doing is that you're taking responsibility for what you're saying. You can keep your eyes open, of course. It doesn't matter. You know, we're not bound to protocols that keeps us, because we are all unique, we are all different, and that keeps us into a limitation. You don't need to keep your eyes closed. I keep my eyes closed because it cuts me off from my environment, and I am with myself, myself,
Yes.
you know, that is
Yes,
that.
I get myself.
And
Beautiful.
yeah, and the information comes to me, you know, it's, I am the information, so to speak.
I know what you mean.
I know you do. I know you do. It's not that I'm making it up. It is what it is, you see. And I know it's that's the beginning. It is just happening for me, all that, and I accept it for the first time. I accept myself. I accept my true self. I accept all but what I experience. I accept all that now. I don't wrap my head around it anymore on being how do you say concerned about others think or whatever. No, you do what you feel is best for you, and you do what you feel it's really working for you.
Yes.
It's for everybody like that.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. I love that. Let me see if anybody else here is ready with questions. I do have Barbara, and she's ready for.
Yes, Barbara.
Now,
Hi, Elga.
if she's asking about her bow, then I want to ask about mine too. So just do them back to back at the same time. All right, I'm stepping off mic.
Well, I want to ask you about my galactic language. What's the percentage of how can I say this? I can't describe things. My galactic languages, am I expressing it at 100%, 80% that's coming through?
You see, the thing is, you're doing very well, first of all. And the second is, it is a time to let go of that, because again, that is limiting you. You just go ahead and you speak, and that is, be loose with everything. It is not the words that are being spoken. It is not the words that are important, because it is the vibration. You see, the vibration is what you bring forward, and that is being read, not the words. You know, there are millions of like languages. There are millions of different languages. How do you know? How do you want to do all that? You see, it comes on its own, but when you vibrate your language, and the vibration of the sound, and the forms that you're giving it, and what is in your mind, rather than what comes out of your mouth, but is in your heart, because it is the heart that speaks the language, not the mind.
Okay.
You see, let go of all that. You are perfect the way you are. You are perfect the way you are.
Thank you. Well, I was just questioning it because there's, like, when I'm speaking a language, they want to do different sounds. And I'm not yet used to making weird sounds in front of people. Yeah. So I'm trying to express that and let it come through and not hold back on it.
You just do whatever you feel. We have to be, not we have to be. We want to be free. We want to be as a play, because we are learning. We are not perfect in that sense, if you will. We are learning. We are children still out here on earth. As long as we are in 3D and we are moving around in that, even in 4D, we are learning. And as we're going along, it is our journey that is what is important. That we pay attention to our journey and have fun as we are moving in to something greater all the time. It's not a goal. There is no such a thing because it is infinite. So therefore, setting a goal to be, when you think, oh, well, then now it's, and we're going into in heaven or whatsoever, and that's it, we're stagnating. No, no, no. It's always, always moving. It's always just expanding. God is always just expanding. To see what we create, what we bring forward, what we learn, what we experience, we're giving it all to God. God sees and hears and feels everything that we do, everything. And that is his expansion. God is not stagnated. God is expanding, always expanding. And from the expansion out, he creates, and he's always creating. There's always something new. It can never end. It can never stop. Your soul wants to expand and learn and bring, and being thirsty for new things. God provides for that. But if you stop having that desire, you're not life anymore. So it is our journey to go, rather than having a goal, we want to be there and then that's when we are. No, it's not. It's not. Creator beings, galactics, you name it, all of it is in a constant expansion, in a constant of new learning. So we rather focus on our journey and having fun with it than of a so-called goal. You see,
Okay,
that,
thank you.
yeah, it's easy.
That's it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Much love.
Much love to you. I love you so much. You're so pure in heart.
I love you very much too. You're special to me.
So are you.
So is there any message for me about what direction I should go with my spiritually based business? I know I was hoping to kind of expand with my artwork and to possibly start selling prints of my artwork, but I know some of the selling channels I know are raising their prices, things like that, where it might be a little difficult to do that. But I'm just wondering, yeah, if there's any message, I think, from the archangels, like Archangel Metatron, who I'm an aspect of, or from my creator being self, Celestine Arcadia. Any advice on how, I guess, how my spiritual journey and my spiritually based business is going?
May I give you a little, let's call it advice?
Sure.
That you need to stop labeling all that. Focus on you. Who are you? Because you are all of it. You don't have to name each and every one. Put your attention on yourself, completely on you. That it's called in this life Suzanne or Susan. That's number one. Number two, I would suggest to you that you're taking it a little bit more easy. I detect in there some kind of a stress, that you're not doing enough, that you're not doing good enough. Let that go completely. It doesn't matter. You need to really find your fun in what you're doing. I suggest, if I may, that you keep your work and you play. Make your business a play so that it is easier and there is the stress and the pressure goes away from it. It's gonna take maybe a little time right now because everything is upside down. Everything is just chaos right now. We are truly in the very last breath of all this what is going on. And we need to take care of ourselves. That is very important. To take care of our bodies, to take care that we are in harmony with each and every person being around us, because it will be thrown at us. Diversity, or what you call that, splitting each other, being in disharmony with each other. They have no place to go anymore. So this is what is going to be done. So when they get triggered by somebody, instead of jumping on all this, take a step back, take a few breathers, and then sleep on it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it disperse itself a little bit, so that everybody has a space to think for themselves, and then go forward with it again. You see, this is very important right now because they're doing everything they can. There is so much disinformation, disharmony, this everything, and this, that, and this and that. That is it is a blender. You're in the blender right now, going 150 miles an hour in a blender, sort of thing, you know. So energetically, it is havoc. So it is very important that we focus on ourselves, that we focus also on each other and being accountable, or rather in being awake, that we can trigger each other easily, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to play that game. You see, this is what we need to watch out for. So everything else will change very soon, really very soon. And then you will see that everything comes easy for you. Because you gain in so many ways, you gain new energies that are coming into you. You're gaining new ideas. You gain your consciousness will expand because the pressure, the density will disappear. So you have more space to roam up here, in general. You will be feeling lighter. You feel more happy. You feel more exuberant. You feel more, whatever it is. Your emotions, they're going to go more into balance because you're not being assaulted energetically from thought forms and pressure and this and that, because the collective is completely upside down. So you are carrying that, you're transmuting that constantly. You see, that takes a lot of energy. You're changing, your body is changing, everything is changing on you. Your consciousness is changing, it's shifting, and it's expanding, and you are expanding. Everybody is like that. So let's be harmonized teenagers, if you will. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it definitely makes sense, and I can totally relate to that. I do have to, stop feeling like I need to. I mean, I've done a lot of work to just be and not feel like I have to do something all the time, and just be present in the moment and be centered. And I just need to continue to remind myself to spend time every day to do that, and yeah, just connect with nature, or yeah, to be in my joy. And doing artwork does, yeah, doing the painting does help connect me in the moment to, yeah, just playing and creating and enjoying myself. And that really is a nice outlet for me to do that. Yeah.
We need to learn to let be, to just be. What does that mean, to just be? Sitting, doing nothing, absolutely nothing. You can sit in front of your house and sit, no thought, and just be. You can move through the day, just being. You see, it's the consciousness, it's your mind that needs to relax and be quiet. You see, and everything that you do, make a day, make a Susan day, where you do just that what you really want to do, if nothing. Make a Sue day, you know, it's like it's your day, just for you and what you want, and not what is being given to you, not what you have to do and all these kind of things. Make one day your day for everybody to relax, whatever you want to do. If you want a favorite food or what, eat it, no matter what it is, no matter what you really want to do. Make it your day for everyone.
Beautiful, beautiful message. Thank you very much. Let's see, Wendy or Rosangela, would you like to go next?
I have a question, but if Wendy wants to go first, go for it.
No, go ahead, Rosangela.
Okay. Hoping my internet won't freeze. So thanks, Celestine. Nice to talk to you. Thanks for being here with us today. My first time talking to you. So very happy about that. Celestine, I would like to ask if you have any guidance or insights that you could give me regarding, because I have had a very rough couple of months, and if you have any insights for me on my life and my galactic mission, because really, you know, it's easy to derail sometimes from our mission, which we try very hard not to do it. So if you have anything that you could share, I appreciate it.
Yes, I do actually, Rosangela. You are a beautiful being. You have a beautiful heart, and you're taking on too much. You're putting burdens on you that is not necessary. You see, the ascension, we want to ascend, and we have protocols, and we have to do this, and we have to do that. It is all distraction. Okay? Just love. The love that you have, the unconditional love that you have, and serving humanity, serving God. But is it what God wants? That's it. That's all you have to do. That's the main thing. That is what brings you forward. That is what brings you forward the fastest. I know you have a job, and etc., etc. But bring something. It's just like with Susan. Bring something light into your life. Bring something. It is hard. Yes, it is hard. You have taken on a lot, and you're very sensitive, and you are transmuting a lot of energy from the collective, etc., etc. What about you? What are you giving to you? You see?
Understand.
What are you giving to you?
Headaches.
Yes, but where do you think the headaches come from? You know, you have your head in a vice grip because I have to do this, I have to do that. Oh, this is not right. Oh, that I can be much better. Oh no, I'm not good enough for this. Oh my God, no, what happened there in the past and all that kind of stuff. Oh, we all go through that. I did too. I went through a tunnel that was so dark. Oh my God, that was so dark. You know, but the thing is, again, it's not what is important. It's really not what is important. What is important is you, your heart, your soul. There's nothing to work on, to go somewhere and to be and do, standing on one foot and turning around 3 times towards Mecca or whatever that is. No, it's not going to do the ascension. It's not going to bring you this, your headache. You know, but if you think about yourself, because you are the body, the temple of your higher self, of your God self, of your true self. You see, prepare you for your true self. Prepare your temple. That's your avatar where you are in. But I'm talking to you now. You are in this avatar. Tell Rose Angela that she needs to take care of that body because you are in her. You see?
Mm-hmm.
Get closer to her. Connect with her. Love each other. When you do that, you will be rewarded with such an amazing and beautiful joy and you be home. You feel home. That's where you want to be. That is your goal for this moment in this 3-dimensional reality. You will go on a journey that is forever together. See, one day you will experience that, and one day you will understand that. There's nothing else to do. Love is the most powerful and the most highest frequency. Love is another name for God. You see, you're going home, and you're going home to God, to Creator, to Source. That's your journey. And that journey is a long journey. And you learn a lot. And that is all for God. You're serving God in that way. By you experiencing yourself, God can experience Himself through you. You see? That brings a big expansion for you. And that brings a big expansion for God as well. It's always in a state of becoming, always. So don't set goals. It brings pressure. Don't make an agenda. It brings pressure. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. You have harmony, you have love, and you have peace within yourself when you do that. Yeah.
Thank
It
you,
is. You're welcome. Did I make any sense to you?
Yes, you did. Quite a bit. Thank you so much.
Good. I thank you for asking.
Thank you. Is there anything else, Rosangela?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Beautiful. What a beautiful message.
Beautiful.
Did it
Yeah, that's
help?
definitely, that's definitely, I think, something that we're all experiencing with the wanting to do and do and do. And really, we need to just focus on being. And if
Yes.
this is something like what we're meeting together and doing this within our group, if it's bringing you joy, it doesn't have to feel like I have to be there because it's the schedule. It's something if you want to do, if you love it, if it brings you joy, then come and participate with us. So, but I did want to ask if my beloved Raziel has any messages that he would like to share with me, because I feel like I've been connecting with him more and more.
My beloved, we have always been together. I have been with you from the beginning of this journey and all the journeys before. It is that I am now coming into your consciousness as the real, how would I say, the real being, meaning you're not a part of me, you are. I'm moving into you. You will embody me. You will become me as I am your husband, so to speak. You be strong. You're doing well. Let go of inhibition. Have confidence. Have confidence in yourself. I'm always with you. I hold your hand no matter what. I support you. I love you.
Thank you. I love you as well. Where am I showing inhibitions? I don't seem to be aware of. I've never thought of myself as being inhibited.
No, but you are. You can open yourself more to me.
Okay. I will do that. Thank you very much. I love you too. And I do know that you're always with me. And so my blessings to you. My love to you always. And I think Barbara has a question similar. One moment.
Yes, I'd like to ask the same question as Wanda did about my beloved.
Oh, your beloved, as you love him, that you feel, he feels the same, exactly the same. He is totally, totally in love with you. He's crazy about you. Just as you are crazy about him.
Does he have any messages or anything?
He says, let's see, have patience. Everything is going to go well. The time that you have here on earth is not the same time that I have on the ship. We are out of time, so it doesn't feel the same for us as it feels for you. The time is much, much shorter. So it's okay, it's all good. I am with you always. I am in you. Don't you know that?
Yes,
I love you so much.
I love you very much. I love him so much.
But he's here. He's here.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's saying again. Whatever I can do, I will. I protect you. I am
Yes.
always, I have always my hands over you. I have always my arms around you. There is
I
nothing.
feel it.
Yeah, there's nothing that can come to you. And I love you as you are such a pure, pure soul. Your heart, your energy, everything is so pure. Your love is so great that you're not even aware of.
I do miss you.
Yes, and I do miss you. My feelings are your feelings. And as your feelings are my feelings. We are one.
Well, you know where to get me or where to find me.
A time will come and will not be so long anymore. It will not be so long. As the vibration, the frequency of the earth is rising, so you will feel me much more. You will be feeling me much more intense. And that's for everyone. You see? And as Raguel, he said also that he is in you and he is always with you and always around you and always protecting you.
Yes.
You know, this is the most wonderful, wonderful experience that we all have, you see. And the same thing is with Susan. All those beings that are around you, they're not around you, they're inside of you, they're part of you. You see, all the energies, it's all there. Just get in touch with yourself. When we start to be, that is when they come. That is when they can come.
Well, I have another question that just popped in my mind. The Federation ship that transported through the sun to come into our galaxy, the huge ship that's 10 times bigger than Earth, will they help forward the meeting for the galactics and the humans?
All those ships that coming through the sun, they are here to assist. To assist. Well, it is like this. In case the earth shakes too much, we will all be taken on the ship, not on the ship, but on ships, until that rattling is over. But I don't feel that this will happen. It will not be happening. Mother will be moving gently, much more gently than that what is happening. Once all those energies are off the planet and away out of the space that is around. And that is being done right now, and that is happening. So stop listening to all those things, because there's a lot of disinformation, and that is being done on purpose. The light beings, rather the dark beings, they don't like the light beings. Our weapon is our heart. Our weapon is the love that we have. And so more we strengthen our love to God, to ourselves, so more we shine, so more we expand our light. And this is our weapon, because they cannot live in that vibration. It is too high for them. It hurts. So I suggest that maybe we very lovingly show compassion to those beings and embrace them with our love. Perhaps we can shine through all this darkness because they too have a spark of God within them. There is nothing in this universe or any other that does not have the spark. It's just very covered up. So let's find the compassion in our hearts and embrace all the darkness and the dark ones, the ones of the lesser light. Love, unconditional love. That is our weapon.
I have one quick question.
Sure.
I adopted a kitten today, and while she was on the floor playing, she looked up like somebody was standing there with her, playing with her. Was that Sparrowcus?
Yes,
That's what I thought, and I said, hi, Sparrowcus.
yes. You stop doubting yourself. Your spirit cause is around you just about all the time. You see, because he can't stay away from you either.
I know. If I could bilocate, I would. Well, I can't, but I don't.
Yeah, but you will. You will. Don't worry. You will. You will. It will happen. All our gifts will manifest if they're blooming. They're right now in the station, if that is the proper word. I think so. It's like a cocoon, you know. Our gifts are in cocoon and they're opening slowly up. So it is a fun thing to discover our gifts.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So I just wanted to see how Elga's doing with channeling. It's been about, I don't know,
Oh,
45 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah, she's fine.
Okay, so I think Rosangela has the next question.
Yes, go
Thank
ahead.
you. Celestine, I have a question regarding my beloved. Do I have a beloved in heaven, and who is it?
Yes, you do. I cannot spell the name. I'm not so good with names.
Mm.
But you do. And the name is there. And there will be, very soon you will have that name. And you can get in touch. But he is there. He is there and he is in touch with you.
Okay. But
So-
because I was told before a long time ago there was also an angel because of the group connection, and most of us had an angel as a beloved, but I never knew mine.
No,
so
no, it's not an angel. It's not everybody that has an angel. You know, there are, yours, it's in heaven, yes, where you are. And just open your heart and let him come in. He's your husband.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get to see your husband soon.
Yes, it will be. It will happen when the energies are rising higher, because that's what is happening right now. What they're building, what they have in mind, those humans, is so perverted and is so ugly. We not want to do that.
No.
Being with our beloveds is a sacred thing. You know, it is
Yes,
sacred. It is sacred. You know, love is sacred.
And I do have another question, Celestine, regarding our group. Like most of us are doing like quite magic and they're collecting magic. Are we going to be able to use our magic actually in this time?
Yes, you will. There is, yes, it will all happen. You see, it is so dark right now. It's so negative and heavy and dense on this planet that it's very, very difficult to bring all this, anything up. But it will change. It will change the moment that everything like that is gone from this planet. And this is what we are focusing at this moment. And when that happens, it's going to be still bumpy, really bumpy. Okay? Just let's get through that. And then we will experience something so completely different and so magical. And all our gifts, that we use the magic. We are magic, you see. And this is a new magic. The earth magic that is now is not like the old magic that was before. It's a different one. And it's much more, how could I say? You cannot use it anymore for a negative action. It just doesn't work anymore. The magic will not work. It's different.
Yeah, and it's a good one. So,
Yes, we are in for a very, very good, awesome trip very soon. You know, what we call very soon can be a year, can be 2 years, whatever. But it is, see how fast the time flies. We are going out of time.
yeah, I sense that things are going to change very quickly in a very short time.
That's right. It will. Yes. Yes.
Oh, well, thank you, Celestine. Love you.
Oh, love you too. I love you all. I really do love you all. It is a fantastic place to be here. I am really very happy that I am allowed to come forward, be part of your life, part of your experience.
I know that there is supposed to be a new love coming in at some point into my life. And I'm just wondering if that is supposed to happen this year, like before or after, I guess, first contact or the shift, or like how soon to, I guess, expect that to happen.
Your question, your question.
But maybe I'm questioning it too much. Yeah.
Your question is coming, that's a 3D question. That's number one. It's okay, hold on, just hold on. Let go of time, because nobody can give you a time frame. If somebody gives you a time frame, it's incorrect. It's not a good thing to do. The time does not really exist. It's a man-made occurrence. It is being man-made. There is no time. There is moments and experiences. We measure time in a different way. We are measuring time like in what would you call that? It's not linear. It is by experiences, by things
vibration
that happening.
Like a vibrational match more than
let it flow.
the right time.
The more you think about it, the more you're holding on to it. Let it go so that it can manifest.
Okay, beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I've been feeling more and more like time doesn't exist, and
let go, let it go, let it go. It will come when the time comes.
Yeah.
Because you see, it is everything is concentrated on the liberation. Let this happen. Be in your light, stand in your light, shine your heart, bring it out, bring the love out, blast those dark spots, those dark areas, those dark beings with your love. That's important. That the faster we're doing that, the faster it will happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried about it. It was just more
Yeah.
curious, like, yeah,
somebody-
it's that old, you know, desire to like, well, like
Yeah.
how far in the future?
Exactly.
But you're right. I mean, just
The more
to
you think about it, and so more you are
be
looking
patient.
for it, and so forth. Okay, so more you concentrate on that, the less it will happen, because you're holding it.
Yeah,
You're holding the energy, and you're the one that is not manifesting it. You're holding the energy. Let the energy go, so that the universe has energy to work at it. You're holding it. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. You know.
yeah,
Yeah, give me something to hold on to and to manifest it. Give me the energy. You know. No. It's mine. It's mine. You know. Doesn't work that way.
yeah, yeah. I know. Sometimes you just get impatient, though.
Of course we get impatient. Of course we get impatient. We all do. And everything is love. Really, everything is.
Yeah, I mean, more and more, I feel like I'm in love with
Yeah.
everybody and everything,
That's
everything in
yes,
general. Like I feel like I'm
Yes.
more
Yes.
feeling that,
Yes.
feeling unified with everyone, and yeah, feeling.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
thank you.
You're
Yeah, I
right.
just wanted to get a little clarification
Yeah. No, you're
on
doing
things, but
fine. You're doing fine the way you are. Learn to take off the vice grip around your head. And
I have
and
learned to just be. And there is a part of me that's like, oh, I have all these chores to do or things to do or work to do, but I've learned to like shut that off. And if I feel like I just need to rest, then I rest. If I need to take a nap, I take a nap.
that's
You know,
right. Yeah.
I don't feel that 3D motivation to do all the time anymore. Like,
And
yeah,
do things when it is fun for you to do.
yeah, to like follow your joy. Yeah,
That's right.
in the moment.
That's
And
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, wonderful. Thank you. Much
You're
love to
welcome.
you.
Much love. Much love to everybody. I think it is time to go now.
Yeah, I think we're done with questions unless Donnie, did you have a question? Or are you good?
Hi guys, I'm still asleep.
Okay.
Listening.
Okay, well, are you
I'm good. Thank
okay? You're
you.
good. All right. Well,
I
thank
just
you,
can't-
Celestine Vorta.
Okay. Good night. Good
Much
night,
love.
everybody. It seems to be dark here in this home.
Yes, it's gotten dark outside. So thank you
Much
for
love to
coming
everyone. Much love to
and
everyone.
sharing your beautiful messages.